new episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight is one of those middle of the week nights that I really was thinking all the way home what I was going to make. So I decided to make some tuna patties, and normally when I make tuna patties I fry them in a little bit of shallow oil, but I really don't feel like frying them. So tonight I'm going to bake them in the oven like I did with my chicken nuggets. And we're going to spray them with some vegetable oil spray, and we're just going to bake them and see how they turn out. Never done it this way before, but I wanted to show you how I make the tuna patties because they're really cheap and they're really easy and they're really delicious. So let's see what goes into these. I have 4 5-ounce cans of crappy chunk-like tuna. I do not eat the chunk-like tuna except in tuna patties and tuna casserole. I buy albacore tuna for eating in sandwiches. So that's 4 cans of tuna, about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I had a small piece of cheese. I just grated the whole thing. A half a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of breadcrumb, and I have 2 stalks of celery, a small onion, and a handful of matchstick carrots that I'm just going to throw in there for fun. I'm also going to throw in a spoonful of Dijon mustard. And I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way for right now, and I'm going to bring over my food processor, because this is going to make it super easy and super fast for mixing this up. And there goes Rick stealing the cheese. Okay, let's plug this in here. Okay. I'm going to put my vegetables in first. And if your food processor is like mine, this is the sharp blade, not the kneading blade. So you'll want to chop up your veggies first. And I like them kind of fine. I don't want them chunky. We're going to mix this up really fine. Just like that. Now I'm just going to toss everything in there. Toss in the tuna. Get it all in. We're going to throw that cheese in there. Breadcrumb. Mayonnaise. I need my spatula now. And just a spoonful of mustard. And I like the Dijon mustard just because I like the flavor. It's going to add a little sharpness to it. It's going to be great. Got a little man overboard there. Alright. Now, I'm just going to turn this on and let it mix. When it comes together, you'll know. It's almost there. At this point, we're going to look at it. It's too wet, so we need to add another cup of breadcrumb in there to tighten it up a little. This recipe, it's going to be different each time you make it, depending on what you put in it and how you make it. So there, that's about a cup. I only filled it up halfway both times I stuck it in the bag. So I'm going to pulse this. That's still really tight. I mean, really loose. Let's see. That might be workable. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Do, I'll show you, so that I'm just gonna first I have to go and get the breading stuff ready, so I'll be right back. I have made all but the last one, and I wanted to show you. This recipe will make 8 generous patties. The mixture is rather soft, so be warned. It's supposed to be that way. Just spread out your breadcrumb on a sheet or a paper plate, or I've just got my plastic plate here, and you're going to gently flip it over so that you get both sides. And I kind of like to go around, pat it, and then it is going to get deformed, but just go ahead and put it on the sheet pan as gently as you can. And there you go. That's what they look like. I'm going to rinse my hands off really quick here. And then the only thing left to do now is grab our cooking spray, which I took down out of the cupboard already. And this one's almost empty, so I have to go get another can. I'll be right back. Alright, I had to go dig this out of the pantry. Give this a generous spray. Please don't try and turn them over, because I really don't know that it'll be very successful. There you go. Now I've got my oven preheated to 350. I'm just going to stick them in there. I'm going to check on them when I start to smell them. When I come back, I'll show you what they look like, and I'll fix you a plate. All right. These have been in the oven about 30 minutes. And they're ready. They're firmed up a bit. Yes, they have. Nice, because they've got the binder in there, the mayonnaise. And so let's fix you a plate. Okay, I'm going to take this big one. And I'm going to give you some green beans. And I made some quick Alfredo. I just boiled up some fettuccine, and I threw some cream and some butter and some Parmesan cheese in that pan. Added some pepper and a little sprinkling of garlic powder, and you're good to go. Wow, it's all going to fall off the plate. All right. Let's see here. But there you have it. That's a pretty easy weeknight meal, and a majority of the things that you used came out of your pantry. Tuna is fairly inexpensive, so this is a good budget meal as well. So there you have it. Tuna patties with a little fettuccine alfredo and some green beans. I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I'll see ya.